100 people come and look me in the eye and shake my hand and tell me that, you know, like, I'm sorry this happened to you, you know what I mean? You know, I've had Blue Springs, you know, citizens of Blue Springs come, give me cakes, pies, and everything. So that is very encouraging. Blue Springs South, a class came today, and they had banners and letters and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's very encouraging. But I'm like, dang, where my police officers at? You know what I mean? Do they care? Just do you guys care? You know what I mean? I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I mean, y'all can be busy, but I've seen them ride by.
We will work your case. I don't want you to think we're not going to work your case, because we are. As of right now, we do not have any suspects. We have checked with several of the businesses, maybe not all yet, but we cannot find any cameras that were focused on your business or a broad focus to pick up things happening in the business area there.
I haven't got a call back, hey, this is how this is going, Mr. Price, we're looking, we haven't came up with anything. I haven't heard anything from you guys, and it's been a week. So I'm like, I took it as maybe they don't care, you know what I mean? Personally, that's how I'm taking it. Maybe they don't care.
We have not forgot your case, but please understand, my detectives up there have a lot of cases. And sometimes we may prioritize some cases. A case may, for whatever the reason, be put in front of yours. I don't know. I haven't talked to the detective that's handling your case, but that's.
And that's what I figured, that maybe it just wasn't a priority. You know,
well, no, I'm not saying it's not a priority. I'm saying there might be something
more important.
We have had some things happen this past week that I'm sure if you've seen the news, why you know we've been pretty busy. And I had every one of my detectives on those incidents.
If a school doesn't give you a pattern, you will never find the loophole. Second of all, if the school is not making that priority to say that we're not going to tolerate this at our school, the kids are not going to come forward to say anything that's happening at school. So if the person that is doing racial things at the schools and no one is speaking about it, you just as bad. So you're not going to get that pattern because no one's going to speak up or say anything regardless. So to find that pattern, we have to make the school, make the people understand that we're not going to tolerate racism inside the school. And if you come to us and speak about it, we can keep it confidential that you give us this information, but we're going to make steps forward to make sure it doesn't happen. So you can't find the pattern until we set something in motion to make a pattern. School have campaigns on bullying, they have campaigns on drugs, you know, we have the DARE program, but there's nobody in school having a campaign on racism. I mean, we talk about so much other stuff that really sometimes it affects some people, it doesn't affect everybody. We talk about obesity, we talk about you know, kids committing suicide. There's always big talks about these things at school, but there's no schools having big talks about racism.
I take stuff like this serious because if we continue to just push it under a rug, not talk about it, act like we live in this little house on the prairie town with no issues, it's going to continue to happen. And then when will it stop? When someone actually gets hurt? I'm not willing to let it go on that long. So I assure you, I can't speak for my other commissioners, but I do have a feeling that we all feel the same way, that we're disgusted by what has happened. And we don't want that in it has no place in our town.